Hi, this is Daniel with Outdoors Tips and Trips. Today we're going to talk about some tips how you can save some money on fishing lures. We have some fishing lures where these skirts, they're still good, but the bands, they get old and cracked. And so you can replace the skirts, but there's a cheaper way to fix it. So here we see a band that, I don't know if you can tell, but this band on here is cracked and is about ready to fall off. On this one, this skirt has actually fallen off of it already. So there's a couple different ways to fix these. These two have already been fixed, so you can see they turn out pretty good. Here's a skirt finished product where I added a couple of skirts, made my own skirt. So first of all, the band is still on this one. That makes it much easier. So what I'll do, I'll take some wire and I'll wrap around there. You can use, here I have some old braid fishing line. That works, but then you gotta tie it off real well, and I'm not good at tying sometimes. But this wire is, anybody can do it. So I take it, here's the band, not on the hook side, but on the other side, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna wrap the wire around the skirt behind the rubber band that's on there. And I just wrap around there a bunch of times, make sure you don't get the skirts tangled up with it. And you want to wrap it around there tight. That's important. Otherwise it's not going to hold. I like this wire. It's really thin wire. It's a copper wire, but it doesn't have to be a copper wire. And I've used different types of wires. And then after you wrap around a few times real tight, I got this end and then this end. This wire is so thin I can just break it off. But you got a little thicker wire, you might have to use some wire cutters to trim that off. And then I'll just start twisting it. It's like you would a twisty tie on a piece of bread, loaf of bread or something. And just keep twisting until it gets tight. That's what I like about the wire. It'll actually tighten up as you twist it. And it's good to use a pair of pliers to do that. You grab a hold of that, and you just grab a hold, and you just keep twisting until you get really good and tight. And then you break it off. Like I say, this is really thin wire, it breaks off real easy. Then you got a little thing that sticks up. Just bend it down, flush around, and now it's not going to come off. It's pretty tight. So that's how you can fix it if you catch it before the band breaks. And that's the best way. It'll last like real long time. It'll outlast a skirt. But when you got time where the band's already come off and you got your skirt all laying here, here's a way. And that's what happened to this one, how I fixed this. I'll show you how I did that. So you get a tool to make your own skirts with, and you put your rubber band on there. The rubber bands looks like this. They're real tiny. So you put that on here. Get through here first, and then do it. So you put that here, wrap that around, and then you pull that through here. So you're actually doubling over your skirting material into your skirting building tool. Okay, so it's already past the end of the tool here. That's when you can pull your band out onto your skirt and then push this back through and pull the skirt back out. Okay. Sometimes you gotta work, push and pull both at the same time. There we go, got it through. Then you just slide your rubber band to what place you want it, and then you can put it right back on your buzzbait or spinnerbait or swimjig, and you put it right back on there, and it's just good as new. So now you don't have to spend a bunch of money on a new skirt. The skirt was just fine. And so that's how we repaired that one. I repaired this one with wire, and now you just saved yourself a bunch of money. So hope that tip helped for you. We'll see you next time on Outdoors Tips and Trips.